Welcome to CEFCU's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute.
Good evening and welcome to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. We're in Taylorville tonight, where the Tornadoes, it's homecoming for Taylorville. They will host the Lincoln Railers. It's homecoming here tonight. Taylorville's 2-0, Lincoln's 0-2. Adam, what can we expect tonight?
It's going to be a big matchup. The atmosphere in Taylorville is one of a kind. It's one of the better places to catch a high school football game. It's a big Apollo Conference matchup. You know, both teams want to, now as they're into the conference slate, try to get that conference title.
The CEFCU keys to the game, what are they tonight? And CEFCU is your key to getting a home loan.
You know, for Taylorville, you just got to keep riding the wave. They lost a lot from last year's team. Brandon Odom's gone, Justin Wright's gone, Yemi Odubison gone. But a lot of these guys got a lot of playing time in the past few years, so they're stepping up. They're 2-0. I don't think a lot of people thought they'd be 2-0 right now, so they got to keep riding that wave of momentum. For Lincoln, you really got to start digging deep. 0-2, I know that's not where they want to be, and I don't want to throw out some crazy ESPN stat, but I'm sure if you look at the percentages of starting off 0-3 and trying to make the playoffs after that, it's going to be pretty tough. So Railers need a big one here tonight.
All right, we're almost set for game time, but for now, we're going to check in with Nico Heffinger. Nico?
Thanks, Paul and Adam. One thing that I am going to be excited to keep an eye on, I think viewers at home will be too, is the brotherly connection for the Taylorville Tornadoes. Now, the team not only 2-0, but that's coming from a family element. You look at the starting quarterback, Caden Milam, passing to his younger brother, Ethan. That's his go-to option. 10 catches for 127 yards and a touchdown through the first 2 games of the season. That brotherly connection, exciting. And then you look at the twin brothers, Mason and Ryan Bates, anchoring that defensive front. 5 sacks through the first 2 weeks of the season. It will be interesting to see what those brotherly connections are able to do, and another exciting atmosphere here. Homecoming, we're going to have plenty to talk about throughout the broadcast. It should be another fun one here for Friday Night Rivals Week 3. Until then, we will send it back to you, Paul.
We'll be back with the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals kickoff from Taylorville in just a minute. Everyone, and welcome to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. We're in Taylorville tonight. It's homecoming. The Tornadoes are hosting the Lincoln Railers in an Apollo Conference matchup. Lincoln comes in 0-2. Taylorville 2-0. Adam Anderson is joining me tonight. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Taylorville coming out with some special all-gray unis here at home tonight, so it's going to be a big one here tonight at homecoming.
We've got perfect weather. We've got 2 great teams, and they love their football here in Taylorville. And the Railers looking for that first win of the season.
Yeah, they gotten off to a slow start here this year, and I really think they want to get back into the win column, especially if they're thinking about playoffs.
And here is tonight's game time forecast, brought to you by Backyard Leisure. Hot tub, you need it. Backyard Leisure, and it looks like a nice night. 71 degrees, mostly sunny.
Tonight would be a beautiful night to be sitting out in the hot tub watching some football.
That'll work. We've got everything but the hot tub, so we're good. Beautiful facility here in Taylorville.
Yeah, put in the turf last year. Looks phenomenal here. You're going to have a big crowd. Purple Rain, the Taylorville student section is going to be pretty loud all night tonight. It's going to be a fun game here.
And we're just about set for kickoff of Week 3 of CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. And a lot of new faces. We talked about that here in Taylorville. They lost 5 of the 6 all-conference first-team players they had last year. Brent Woodward is back, and he is a ton. You've got the Milam brothers, and they're just it's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a good game. You know, Taylorville had been known for their offense kind of to shine a light, but their defense has stepped up and played well this year too.
And the Railers will kick off to the Tornadoes here in first quarter on an absolutely gorgeous Friday night. So we're just about set, Adam.
Yep, it looks like we're going to see the Tornadoes on offense here.
And we are underway in a short kick. Bounces, picked up at the 24-yard line, out to the 30. 35 still on his feet, and now Good return there to about the 45-yard line. So the Tornadoes will start in great position there. The return there by Camden Woodward. And he's the player, the guy that's back, all conference last year. He's a ton.
Yep, that ball took a few funny bounces there, and I'm sure some of the Tornado coaching staff got a little nervous, but he made a big return out of it, and they got great field position.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Brought to you by Shields. There's the Taylorville offense. And they are all set. Caden Milam, the quarterback, he's a senior. On first down from the gun, there's the handoff. The Railers stuff it out there and pick up of maybe a couple on the play.
I think you got about 2 yards there, and Austin Herkert is going to be the big guy in the backfield. He's had a strong start to the season. Taylorville is known for running the football as well as they threw it around last year with Brandon Odom, Justin Wright. They're a running team.
So second down and 6, they'll call it. First quarter action here in Taylorville. There's the give right side, cross midfield to about the 48-yard line, close to a first down on the play.
Yeah, they're going to mark him about a yard short. There was a Lincoln defender in the backfield pretty early, but he just couldn't bring him down.
And we'll take a look at the starting lineup brought to you by Shields. This is the Lincoln defense. And they've got some big guys on the line, so we'll see how they can stop the Taylorville offense.
He hit him.
Third and short.
They did a sneak, and he was in there early, but I think Milam, it's Brandon Rolfs, down. He was in early on Milam, but Milam fought for that extra yard and got the first down.
So that is a first down, and that is a Casey's General Store first down. The Casey's General Store, one of our first down sponsors all season long.
If you take a look at the replay, Rolfs was right in there, and he kind of caught him awkwardly right in the stomach. So hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him.
We'll see. Hopefully he's okay. A lot of other big games tonight in the area. We'll keep you posted on those as scores become available to us. In case you just joined us, Taylorville and Lincoln, Apollo Conference Friday Night Rivals matchup, and there's a good sign.
Yeah, I think he just take a helmet to the stomach's probably pretty tough.
So opening quarter here, homecoming in Taylorville. Ball on the 47 of the Railers. Milam at quarterback. Hands off, left side, got some room to the 40, 35, still on his feet, down to about the 31-yard line. Pickup of 8 or 9 there on the play. So good play by run by Austin Herkert, the senior.
Herkert, and I actually think Lincoln got away with maybe a slight face mask there. Take a look at the replay. Herkert makes a nice little stutter step right there, and there's a grab of that mask, but was not called. But anyways, it is a first down.
It's a first down. That's a Casey's General Store first down as the Tornadoes are marching here in the first quarter. From the 32, Milam throws, got his man, complete, inside the 20 to down to the 16-yard line. So the reception that time, Ethan Milam, and that is good for another first down. That's a Casey's General Store first down, and they are inside the red zone. Adam Anderson, the Taylorville Tornadoes are, and that is the Carpenters Local 270 red zone.
Great job by Cade Milam to deliver it out to his brother there. And easy throw and catch. He made a good move on the Lincoln defender. Almost took it to the house.
First and 10 from the 12. Milam fakes, gonna throw, does throw, complete. Inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line on the play. And the Tornadoes, Tyler Heimsness with the catch.
You know, Himes is 6'4". He's a big, tall target out there for Milam. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he had a lot of white jerseys chasing after him.
2nd and 4 from the 6. Milam.
Ball's loose.
Ball's loose. Oh, Raiders might have. They say they got it. I think they did. And the Tornadoes turn it over inside the 10-yard line. And how about that?
That's a big play for the Rail Splitters. Just a simple snap, got a little too high on him. And when it bounces on this turf, you never know which way it's going to go. Huge, huge play for Lincoln. Now they need to do something big here on offense.
So we'll see what the Railers offense does. Drayden Posgay is the quarterback. He's a senior for the Railers.
Had a very good year last year. They expect big things out of him.
See if they can get something going behind that big line, the Railers I'm talking about. There's the handoff up the middle, up to about the 25. Pick up about 5 on the play. Make it 2nd and 5.
So Lincoln's going to run an offense similar to what we saw last week in Athens. The only difference is Lincoln will be in the shotgun most of the time doing it, so it'll look a little different, but it's almost the same. And
here's the Lincoln offense as we take a look at their starters tonight. Brought to you by Shields. Thank you very much. Back to throw. Posgate. He's got his man complete down the sidelines to the 34. They're going to mark him out at the 34-yard line, but they will move the chains. That is a first down, a Casey's General Store first down. And now we'll take a look at the Taylorville starting lineup. The defense for the Tornadoes, brought to you by Shields. So the Railers moving here. 1st and 10 from the 34. Low snap, picks it up, hands it off. Left side, got some room. To the 42, 40, push back. The 42-yard line, pick up 7 on the play, and the Railers are marching.
They're marching. They got momentum on their side after the turnover because Taylorville was moving down the field in the red zone. Took an opportunity there, and great job by Lincoln on that play. Got some upward movement, and now we're looking at 2nd and short.
Adam, you don't see this a lot, do you? The numbers of the players on their helmets.
No, you don't see it a lot, and even
high school.
The white numbers on the white jersey, so I appreciate them putting the numbers on the helmets to help us out up here.
2nd and 1. Back to throw is Posgay. He's in trouble. He's in trouble, and he is down. The 27-yard line. He is sacked. And a Tornado D comes up big.
That's a huge play for Taylorville right there. Just a simple play-action pass. Posgay took a little too much time trying to look out. He probably should have just tried to get the edge. Had some offensive linemen out there, but he had heavy pressure by the Tornado defense. Couldn't do anything with it.
So now you're in a 3rd and long, 3rd and 17 from the 27. So
almost all the way back at Stonington on this third down.
Just about. Just about. 7:26 to go, first quarter. SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, Taylorville and Lincoln. Posgay in the gun. Pitches back. Left side. On his feet. Still going down at the out of bounds. Not going to be enough for a first down. So punting situation, 4th and long for Lincoln.
Yeah, I would imagine you're going to punt here unless, Coach Silkowski can be pretty aggressive, maybe try to set the tone early. But I would think he would punt here, just play the field position game this early.
4th and 6. No score here in the first quarter. Paul Wappel, Adam Anderson. Homecoming in Taylorville. And the Railers are in punt formation. Pretty good kick. Fair catch is called for and made at the 31. So that's where Taylorville will take over after the fair catch by Camden Woodward, the 5'11", 165-pound senior.
So to see what, I'm sure Coach Odom talked to his center, get the snaps down. They didn't do a whole lot wrong on that first drive, just had one bad snap, and that kind of probably cost them some points on the board.
So they got the Taylorville defense came up with a big sack. That was huge. Put the Railers in the hole. So there you see some of the crowd tonight. Big crowd here in Taylorville, as always.
Homecoming night here in Taylorville. I don't think I have a shot at Homecoming King, but you never know.
Caden Milam in the gun. High snap. He has it. Going to throw. In trouble. Sacked at the 15-yard line. How about that, Railer defense?
Great job. Timed that blitz up late, so he got there right. That's Brandon Switzer. He got there right as that ball was snapped. It was perfectly timed. He got in front of Austin Herkert before he could get a block and help out Milam. brought him down to where he could not release the ball as he was tackling. Great job by Lincoln.
2nd and 21 for Taylorville. Ball on their 20. Milam has it, looks to throw, does throw left side, pretty high pass, tipped by the Lincoln defense there, and that was up for a little while.
That one was up for grabs. It kind of floated. It looks like it was floating out there pretty slowly. Jump ball situation. Both teams got to be lucky that somebody else didn't bring it down.
There you see the replay, and good defense by Lincoln there.
Yeah, Milam had a step on him there on the outside, but a great job by Marty Mass to knock that ball down.
3rd and 21 for the Tornadoes. Their second drive. Milam takes his time. Has the snap, throws it. Across the middle, complete. Out to the 44-yard line, and a nice pickup there. On a quick play, Ethan Milam with the catch. Milam to Milam.
Simple man coverage. He put it right on the money. Got him a first down. That's a huge 3rd down pickup for the Taylorville Tornadoes.
On 3rd and 21, you get a first down. So that's a Casey's General Store first down for Taylorville. They move the chains. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Gonna go a little up tempo here. Maybe try to catch Lincoln on their heels.
Milam back to throw. Dumps it. Got his man. Complete. Breaks a tackle at the 45, all falls down at the 48-yard line. Might have gone for a little bit more. Catch that time made by Austin Herkert.
Great job by number 5, Jared Helton, to kind of swipe at the feet there of Austin Herkert. He had a trio of gray jerseys in front of him to start leading the way. That could have been another big play for the Tornadoes.
2nd and 5 from the 49. .440 to go, first quarter. Here's the handoff to Herkert, right side, across midfield to about the 47-yard line on the play. So to bring up 3rd and short. Tornadoes come to the line quickly.
I would think right here you're also in 4-down territory, so if they don't get it here, I would expect another offensive play.
3rd one, we've got a
I think Lincoln got a little too excited
flag there.
It's 5-yard penalty, first down.
So
that'll be a first down penalty.
So they move the chains. That's another Casey's General Store first down here in the first quarter. 3:56 to go. There you see
a little too excited there.
From the 42, Milam looks to throw, does throw, complete. To the 35 and brought down about the 36-yard line. Good defense that time by the Railers. Catch that time made by number 28, Caden Sabatini. And let's go down the sidelines. Nico Heffinger. Nico?
Thanks, Paul. I mentioned the defensive duo of Mason and Ryan Bates, the twin brothers, with all 5 of Taylorville's sacks this season before the game started. Ryan in street clothes tonight, not playing. Very impressive for Taylorville to get some pressure on that first Lincoln possession. We'll see if Taylorville is able to keep it going, as well as try and get an update on Ryan's status for the remainder of the season. We'll send it back up to you in the booth.
Thanks, Nico. And Ethan Milam with a good play there. Down to the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. They move the chains. Casey's General Store first down. Tornadoes are marching down the field.
Made another 2 quick moves. He was shaking, Paul, and he got that first down.
Good play. Ball on the 26. High snap. Milam has it. Going to keep it himself. Brought down at the 26-yard line. So maybe got back to about the line of scrimmage or so.
You're seeing a lot of early blitzing from Lincoln on first and second down to maybe try to confuse Milan back there. It's working. They're getting a lot of pressure. I'm sure Coach Odom's seeing it too. They're going to have to start protecting that, because if he's kind of leaving them out there uncovered, could turn into bad situations.
So 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Milan looks to throw. Fires it, intercepted by the Railers. Right in the middle, right into him at the 26-yard line. The Railers D comes up big. And how about that, Adam Anderson? 2 turnovers. The interception made by Austin Prater.
Austin Prater made a great move right there. It was man coverage across the board. Prater stepped right in front. Great hands to pick that pass off. This Lincoln Railer defense is bending. It's not breaking. They're coming up with opportunities just like that turnover.
So no score here in the first. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Posgay hands off. And out to the 34-yard line on the play. Railers moving the right way. Jaden Pullis, the wing back, with the carry on that play.
Pullis has had the big runs here tonight for Lincoln. He might be the guy to watch. He's got some speed on the edge, so Taylorville needs to be careful and not let him get a lot of free space, or it could turn into a long, long night.
2nd and 4 for the Railers. Here's the hand off, a little trick.
The reverse.
37-yard line on the reverse there, and they got 3 on the play. Bring up 3rd and short.
About 2
for the Railers.
Long 2, I would say here. So I'm looking down on the field.
Pretty quick first quarter. 1:15 to go. Clock running. No score. 3rd and 2 for Drayden Posgay and the Railers. Posgay gives it up the middle.
It's going to be close to see where they spot it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do a better job than the NFL officials did last night, Carolina.
And that's Jaden Polis again. Let's see. And they give him the first down. So they will move the chains.
I would thought they would even ask for a measure.
And
Coach Mateer, defensive coordinator here for Taylorville, was, I think, almost surprised as everybody else that no measure was made.
And a Casey's General Store first down for the Railers. Posgay. Back to throw. Fakes. Got time. Scrambling. Going to keep it to the 40, 45. Ooh, brought down out of bounds. At the 46-yard line.
Taylorville only sent 3 rushers, so they dropped 8 back in coverage. He had a ton of time. He did the right thing by bringing the ball down and just trying to get where he could get here. It took a big hit at the end by Jackson Tex, number 77, brings him down.
Got 8 on the play, so 2nd and a couple from the 46. And I said in the earlier, Adam, I think Lincoln's better than the record indicates so far, and they're doing well so far. Here we go. Coming this way. Out of bounds, fumbled out of bounds, though, at the 40. They're going to mark him at the 47, so gain of maybe 1. Let's go down to the sidelines. Nico?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Jessica Churchill, the manager of CEFCU. Jessica, how exciting is the partnership between CEFCU and Friday Night Rivals football?
It's really exciting just to be out here in the community. Great night, homecoming, excitement everywhere.
What has your night been like, just getting to enjoy this beautiful weather? And as you mentioned, homecoming, one of the most exciting nights of the year.
I haven't been out to one of these in a couple years, so it's just nice to get out and see some football.
And you mentioned some events coming up for CEFCU. What do you guys have on tap?
We have the Morton Pumpkin Festival up in Morton tomorrow, and then Zooly Gooley's coming up next month at the Hinson Robinson Zoo.
Well, there you go. Thank you for joining us. CEFCU partnering with Friday Night Rivals all season long. We'll send it back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thanks, Nico. And the Railers with the play there, and
I think it was just
got a helmet.
Simple direct snap, but there looked like there was a little confusion in the backfield, so not sure if they did what they were supposed to do, but hey, they got a first down, and that's really all that matters.
So it's a Casey's General Store first down, ball on the 49-yard line.
Take a look there. It just kind of looked like there was a little confusion there.
So that's going to do it for the first quarter. So after one quarter here in Taylorville, no score between Taylorville and Lincoln. We'll take a break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wappel, along with Adam Anderson. Second quarter action underway, just about ready for that here in Taylorville. We are underway in the second quarter. No score. The Railers on the ground there, moved to the 45-yard line. So in case you just joined us, no score in the first quarter, and Taylorville's had a couple of turnovers in the early going.
2 big turnovers early. Deep on the Lincoln side of the field, too. One in the red zone, one just right outside the red zone. So they've been pretty opportunistic in getting those turnovers. Need to turn it into points here.
2nd and 4, ball on the 45. Taylorville looks like they're going to blow. Got a penalty, flag on the play.
Encroachment. Defense, 5-yard penalty, be enough for a first down.
That's first down. And that is a Sky Zone first down. Sky Zone's one of our first down sponsors all season long on Friday Night Rivals this year.
Take a look. Just got a little too excited there on the outside and stepped into that neutral zone.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 40 for the Railers. There's the handoff. Looks like got a hole down to the 30-yard line. So the Railers pound it on the ground there.
You know, there's
Alex Badanich on the carry.
There's a lot of misdirection in this offense, and I think right now they've got Taylorville looking one way and the ball's going back the other. So Coach Silkowski and the Lincoln Railers are doing a great job of keeping these Tornadoes guessing on where that ball's going. And Bogdanovich right there with a real hard run. That's 2 in a row for him where he's got him big runs on first down.
The 200-pound senior on 2nd and short.
I think he's got enough. It's going to be close again. He gets it. See where they spot it.
And looks like they're going to move him. Yeah, they're going to move him. So he got it.
Got
another
enough.
First down for Lincoln. So that is another Sky Zone first down as the Railers move the ball to the 28-yard line of Taylorville. Drayden Posgay at quarterback. Looks to throw. Looks left. Got a man complete to the 15, 10. Out of bounds at the 7-yard line. So the Railers moving. Austin Prater with the catch. He's had a good game so far.
Yeah, he had the big interception and made a simple catch right there. They had a lot of cushion on the outside, so Lincoln took advantage of it. It's going to be right here in your living room with the big juke right there and coming right at the camera.
And that is another first down. So the Sky Zone first down. And they are also in the red zone. The Carpenters local 270 red zone. 1st and goal from the 8. There's the give up the middle, inside the 5 to the 3, and not in, but down to about the 3-yard line.
The nose
on the carry.
Nose of the football. Going to put him down actually on the 2.
So it'll be 2nd and goal. We talked about the Lincoln. Taylor was worried about.
Yeah.
Jeff Odom's worried about the size of Lincoln.
And he's a big back there, and he's not easy to bring down with just one tackler. 200 pounds, I think, is pretty generous. He looks bigger than that.
And touchdown. The Railers score first. So 6-0. And that is a Young Security touchdown, and that means they'll donate another $50. This week's charity, it's the Brian Home for the Blind. So Alex Bogdanovich strikes first.
You know, great job by Lincoln off the interception. Needed to do something offensively on this drive to put the pressure on Taylorville. Beautiful drive by Lincoln right there.
They'll try to make it 7-0 if they can convert the point after. Snaps down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:34 to go in the first quarter, the Railers strike first. They lead Taylorville 7-0. We're going to take a break. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals live from Taylorville. Back with more second quarter action in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Paul Wappel, Adam Anderson, we are in Taylorville, where the Railers have just scored. They lead 7-0, and there's a short kick. Tornadoes fielded at the 35, the 40, out to the 44-yard line. So Tornadoes take advantage of the squib kick there, and Dalton Smith, number 2, with the return for the home team.
It's going to be good field position here for Taylorville. Let's see how they respond. 2 really good drives, but also have had 2 turnovers. Got to end up in the end zone, or at least with a field goal here. Say that again.
1st and 10 from the 45. Caden Milam at quarterback for the Tornadoes. There's the handoff. Herkert coming right side. Crosses midfield to the 49. Pickup of 6, make it 2nd and 4 on the play after that run.
You know, as long as Taylorville's getting these big runs on first down, that's going to really open up the playbook for Coach Odom and the Tornadoes. They're doing a really good job on making positive plays on first down, because when you can get 2nd and short, 3rd and short, your playbook opportunities are endless.
So 2nd and 4 from the 49. Milam back to throw, scrambles. Railers had him, couldn't. He still got the ball across the midfield to the 49. Push back to the 49 of Lincoln, where 23 comes up with a big hit there. Devin Gibbons, the senior.
You know, Milam did a really good job to really kind of stop that from being a huge loss, and only lost about a yard there. Hopefully he's okay. He took a big hit on there. You know, Lincoln's sending a lot of, I mentioned it a little bit ago, they were sending a lot of pressure off the edge. They're making it tough on Milam to be comfortable back there in throwing situations.
So 3rd and 4 from the 49. 8:10 to go here, second quarter. Milam alone in the backfield. Looks to throw. Does throw. Complete. The 42. And brought down at the 42 there, and that's a first down. They'll move the chains, and that is a sky zone first down for the Tornadoes, as the catch is made by Caden Sabatini, the 5'9", 145-pound senior.
You know, it feels odd being over here doing a Taylorville game and not seeing Justin Wright and Brendan Odom out there. We talked before. I think we had seen them 4 straight years here for Friday Night Rivals, and it's a different feel with those guys not being on the field. But there's a lot of great athletes here in the Tornadoes.
And Caden Milam fires a bullet, a little bit too hard, pass incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 43. You got a couple of scores, Adam? You want to pass along?
The big one over in Memorial Stadium, Chatham Glen was up 21-7 on Springfield High. That one was in the second quarter. Rochester was up 14-10 over Jacksonville. That one was late in the first, last time I checked. And then Williamsville was up 21-0 over Auburn. That one was real early in the second quarter as well.
That's in Auburn, correct?
Correct.
All right.
And the Bullets, #1 team in 3A. We didn't talk about it earlier, but that's huge for them.
And there's Herkert trying to barrel his way, and hard-earned effort there. He gets about 4. And that Chatham-Glenwood Springfield High game, that's a bit of a surprise to score there early on.
It was 21-0, and Springfield High has just gotten back on the board. And another surprise, I forgot to mention, Central A&M's up 21-0 on Tuscola. That game was still in the first quarter as well. And we expect a lot of scoring, but to see 21-0, that's huge for the Raiders.
3rd and 5 from the 38.
Showing blitz. There's a lot of confusion on the Lincoln team right here.
Milam throws. Herkert complete. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So, yeah, the Railers did look confused there. You could see some of the players not
They're
sure.
pointing around, trying to figure out what was going on because it looked like they were going to bring heavy pressure. But, again, you're in 4-down territory here if you're Taylorville because you're kind of in no man's land, and it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
So 4th and 3 from the 36 with 6:46 to go in the second quarter. Milam by himself. 3 receivers.
They're man
left.
across the board. So
now,
I was about to say you're going to see heavy blitz up the middle here from Lincoln. So Coach Odom wants to talk about it a little bit.
So Lincoln leads Taylorville 7-0 here in the second quarter. And you're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with more from Taylorville in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. 4th and 3, ball on the 36, high snap. Milam for Taylorville has it, dumps it across the middle, and incomplete on 4th down, so the Tornadoes will turn it over. I think Jeff Odom was wanting a penalty.
He wanted a pass interference call. He thought they got there a little early. He might have a case there, but here, if you take a look at the replay, so it's a screen pass. So a lot of linemen are going to let the guys go free, and you're going to sneak in behind him. It was real bang play, especially kind of in the wash right there where a lot of guys are bogged up together. A tough call. Coach Odom definitely not happy, though.
So the Railers take over on downs. Braden Posgay. Low snap, going to keep it himself. Right side, out to the 40. Pick up a 4 on the play. Let's go down the sidelines. Nico Hevinger. Nico?
Taylorville native and the reigning world's best Verde chili maker. How do you go about getting a title like that?
Well, you have to compete. We had to compete in various areas in the United States. I qualified in Louisiana, and then when you qualify, you get the ability to cook at World, which this year was in Ankeny, Iowa, and we'll be there for the next 5 years. But then the best cooks are there. You have 3 hours to bring your stuff together. You bring your stoves and your pots and your pans and your meat and everything, and you give them to your little quart cup. And there were 69 of us, and they have a bunch of judges go back there and they judged them, and preliminary tables, and then you wind it down to the best table. And I was fortunate to get first place. It was great.
How do people go about maybe getting a bowl of that chili?
Well, come to Chili Fest. We're going to have Chili Fest in about 3 weeks. It's actually October 5th, my birthday, matter of fact. But anyway, we're going to have a competition. It's like our 33rd year, I believe it is. And we'll be on the downtown Taylorville Square. And when you're there, we'll have, actually there'll be 4 kinds of chili to taste. We have a veggie chili, which is new this year, no meat or meat products. We'll have the chili verde, which I'm known for, now. And we have the red chili, which is meat and gravy, no beans. And then we have a home-style chili with beans. And we encourage anybody to come out and you can cook. It doesn't cost that much to cook. You have to sign up online. It's the www.chiliCookoff.com, and then come here, and we have a minimal entry fee, and compete to get some of the best.
Well, that should be very exciting. Taylorville Chili Fest. Make sure to check that out coming up next month. We'll send it back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thank you very much, Nico. All right, so Brandon Schweitzer, 2 plays ago with the carry. First down, that's a Sky Zone first down for the Railers, and then they pick up 6 on first down, Adam. 2nd and 4, we've got a timeout.
Yep, Coach Jerry wanted to take a timeout to talk to his guys to make sure that they know what's going on. Maybe slow him down, talk to him a little bit, and just kind of refocus here. You don't want to go down 2 touchdowns or 2 scores.
And Prairie Heart Institute would like to thank our EMS and first responders at tonight's game for being the heart of the community. Thank you for all you do. Prairie Heart Institute thanks our EMS and first responders. There you see them at tonight's game. They for being the heart of the community. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. All right, 2nd and 4 from the 40.
It's hard to focus now with all that chili talk. That's all I can think about now.
I said it was a perfect night. You don't need heat, don't need air conditioning, just need a little chili though, right? That's perfect. They love their chili.
I've been over here for Chili Fest.
Yes.
It's great. So if you guys, folks at home, are hungry and free on October 5th, you should definitely come over here.
On second down, there's a handoff up the middle to the 35. I think he may have a
It looks like they're going to give him the spot for the first down.
And that's Alex Badanich. And that is a first down for the Lincoln Railers. A Sky Zone first down. Ball on the 36. First and 10, Lincoln.
You know, Bogdanich has been very, very tough to bring down. He's listed at 200. He looks a lot bigger from up here in the booth, and he looks like he's very, very tough to bring down. Again, with this offense, and you kind of hide the ball a little bit, it'll be tough to find him.
And there's on the ground again, Jaden Graham, the senior wingback with the carry this time.
You know, Lincoln's doing a good job, too, with this offense, the misdirection, the deception. They're getting a lot of guys involved, a lot of carries, a lot of different players are getting the ball 2-3 times. So then as a defense, you start to worry about more of these guys getting the ball where maybe you could narrow it down beforehand.
You got Jake Benninger, 6'5", 310. You have Stamp, 250 pounds. You got a 220, 210. They are big, Lincoln is. On second down, the carry, and the Taylorville Tornadoes are almost everyone on the team was there on that play.
Yeah, Jackson Tech 77 in there very, very early to stop that before it gets started.
I think he might have lost a yard on the play. Comes up, that was tough.
Take a look at the replay. He was in there almost immediately. He was kind of waiting for him to take the handoff so he could tackle.
He wanted to see it through, and he sure did, didn't he? We get credit for that tackle. Nice play there. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 34. Posgay back to throw. Looks right. Fakes. In trouble and brought down. He is sacked at the 43-yard line. And that's what Taylorville needed.
Definitely. Great coverage. I'll call that a coverage sack because it looked like he had some guys open. And, you know, Kyle Breckenridge came in there at the right time to get that sack because I think there were some guys breaking open late. But he just, Postgate didn't have a chance to look downfield very much.
3:34 to go, clock running, second quarter. Adam, you going to go for it here? Are you going to punt? 4th and 16 from the 42.
You know, if it wasn't 16, I probably would go for it. But 4th and 16, I'm going to punt it and try to play a little field position.
And the Railers do indeed punt. Just gets it away. Bounces. Picked up at the 8, 10, 15. Host of Railers brought down at the 15-yard line. So that's where Taylorville will start their next possession after the return there by Camden Woodward. And let's take a look at the East Bay fan cam. There it is, Adam. Look at that crowd tonight. Homecoming, there's a shirt. You need a shirt like that. We need one.
Purple Rain, we've talked about them before. They're very well known. They're looking for something to get fired up here tonight.
Trailing 7-0 on homecoming. The East Bay fan cam. All right. So Caden Milam from the 18. He leads the Tornadoes offense. Back to throw. Looking, rolling, has time. Throws it long. Got a man and dropped it at the 48-yard line. Tough play there. Couldn't quite hang on to it. Would have been a huge pickup for the Tornadoes. Intended receiver there was Caden Sabatini.
You know, take a look at the replay. I say it every year. I'm not a huge fan of a guy rolling left if he's right-handed, but Caden Milam set his feet and uncorked a huge throw down to Sabatini. Now, he was getting close to the sideline. I think he might have been a little too worried about that and instead of just bringing the ball down and trying to stay in bounds.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. To the air again. Got him in. Oh, just overthrew him just a little bit. Almost had him in stride there. Intended receiver was Ethan Milam.
Yep.
He was gone if he catches that one, Adam.
There might be, you know, they talk brotherly love. There might be a conversation after that one because Milam, they just let him loose, and there was nothing stopping him to walking into the end zone if he makes that catch. Caden just put a little too much on that one to his brother.
So 3rd and 10 after the incompletion, and a lot of the Tornadoes looking to the sidelines. They're going to call, a timeout.
You know, and Coach Odom looks frustrated. I mean, they've had 2 open receivers deep downfield and just haven't been able to make the connection. The ball hasn't bounced their way here tonight so far.
7-0, Lincoln leads Taylorville here. Homecoming for SFQ Friday Night Rivals, the Tornadoes and the Lincoln Railers. 2:54 to go in the first half. And want to let you know that Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to CW23TV.com and click on the Friday Night Rivals link. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. CW23TV.com, all your Friday Night Rivals videos. And we talked about it's an absolutely beautiful night for high school football. This is an incredible facility and always enjoy coming here to Taylorville. They love their sports, they love their football, and what a great community. We talked about it in the preview show, and Carly Bell talked about it, and Nico, and during the newscast and everything, and this community really rallied after the tornado.
Yeah, that was a pretty devastating tornado last December, and it's hard to believe that they really rebounded and everybody rallied around, and you would never tell in this community that something like that happened.
3rd and 10, Milam being chased, throws, gets it away, got a man complete to the 41-yard line, and that is good for a first down. That is a Sky Zone first down, and they move the chains with 2:49 to go.
Great job by Caden here. He's got some impressive arm strength. He had a guy hanging on him, delivered that one 35 yards on a rope down the field. Island's got a little arm to him.
Milam to Milam, and then there's a Milam to number 45, Mason Clayton. Gets in on the action, the X-back, and with the completion there on first down. So Tornadoes moving the ball through the air.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep this up-tempo running because Lincoln looks a little confused defensively when Taylorville comes out with a no-huddle.
On 2nd and 1, Milam fires cross midfield complete. Still on his feet. He's got a first down and then some. Brought out of bounds at the 42-yard line, and that's another Sky Zone first down after the completion from Milam to Tyler Heimsness, the senior.
Heimsness did a good job there on the sideline. Lincoln's going to take a timeout here. A lot of confusion on that Lincoln defense as Taylorville started to go up tempo. Need to talk about it a little bit, make sure you know what you're doing, and can keep Taylorville out of the end zone before halftime.
So 2:08 to go in the second quarter. And want to remind you that, hey, tonight at ABC at 10:15, get all your local high school football highlights on News Channel 20's Friday Night Rivals recap with Carly Bell. There she is. She was on the preview show tonight during the newscast, and she's out and about, and her and her team putting all the highlights together, and they'll have all the scores and recap tonight at 10:15 on ABC News Channel 20, Friday Night Rivals recap. And there'll be a lot to recap tonight. This game, Glenwood Springfield game, Williamsville Auburn game, got a lot of them.
Rochester Jacksonville. You go to the east side. You can go Tuscola Central A&M. St. Teresa Meridian is another game over in the Decatur area that's big.
And we'll be at St. Teresa
this
2
year.
weeks. So a couple weeks. Next week we are in Williamsville. We'll talk about that. All right.
Big time matchup.
1st and 10, ball on the 42 of Lincoln. Milam, high snap, gives it, no, keeps himself, goes up the middle, 35 to the 34-yard line. Fool me that time, good play. As Caden Milam keeps it.
Great job by Milam. Again, I think he had everybody fooled. I'm not even sure Lincoln knew he was going to carry the ball there.
They move the chains. That's a first down, a Sky Zone first down. Sky Zone, one of our sponsors this season on Friday Night Rivals. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. The home team, Taylorville, trailing 7-0. Going to keep it again. It worked once. Why not try it again? Railers read it pretty well this time. Brought down at the 31 is Caden Milam. And, Lincoln, it's no secret. They'd have had some tough years football off and on over the years, but they are improved. They are better. And like I said, they're better than our record indicates so far. 0-2, and they're looking for that first win. 2nd and 8. Gonna throw. Milam is in trouble. Scrambles, trying to get away. He does get away. Looking, fires in the end zone. Got him in. Touchdown. Taylorville. 30 yards. Reception that time, Ethan Milam. Milam to Milam, 7-6. That's a Young Security touchdown and another $50 donation to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind.
Great job by Camden Milam or Caden Milam, if you take a look at the replay, just to keep this play alive. Fights one off here, makes another move, and then delivers a strike downfield. Again, he has got a lot of arm strength. He's putting the ball wherever he wants to downfield. Lincoln's really got to think about maybe backing off a little bit, because if he gets loose on this pressure, they can put up some points quickly.
Tyler Himesness will attempt the extra point. Well, not yet. Flag on the play? Offside. So they'll move it a little bit closer. So Tyler Himesness, number 11, will attempt the extra point to try to tie it here with 1:15 to go in the second quarter.
Still going to kick here after the...
I was wondering if they would change their mind and try to go. It looks like they're going to go for the point after. Kick, low kick, but it's through, and we are tied 7-7. 7-7. And don't miss Project Illinois, a DCFS investigation with Anna Espinosa and Justin Carter. That's Mondays at 6 on ABC News Channel 20. Project Illinois. And the home team, the crowd, they're fired up, Adam.
Yeah, they're back into this game now. I think they're kind of waiting, and they Taylorville finally broke through. Let's see what kind of hurry-up offense Lincoln has here, if they can take a lead into halftime, because they will get the ball back to start the second half.
So 1:15 to go. We're tied at 7. Good first half of football in Taylorville. Homecoming. And they love their football here in Taylorville. Rich tradition, made the playoffs again last year. Made it to the third round.
Yeah, quarterfinals, yep.
Lost to Rochester. Did they not? Yes.
Yeah, lost to Rochester.
The Rockets. So there's the scoring drive, Adam. Didn't take long.
No, didn't take long. And Elam Milam's over 100 yards receiving right now and just 5 catches. So already a big night out of number 81.
Himesness will kick. Interesting, takes a short high kick. Fair catch called and made by the Railers. Number 4, Cameron Whiteman, the senior. That's caught the high.
That's smart though. It's a pop fly, but to wave a fair catch is kind of like you're waving everybody off in baseball. You just got to catch it. You don't want to take an unnecessary hit right there, or maybe the chance of Taylorville recovering that football.
1:15. See how the Railers play it, Adam. 7-7, ball on the 31. They've got 2 timeouts left.
Taylorville has got 0, so they can't stop the clock. So you could be semi-aggressive, but you could play it conservative here and go into halftime with a tie ball game.
There's the handoff, left side to the 34-yard line is Bekonic. Clock will continue to run. 2nd and 6. They give him 4 on the play.
I don't think they're going to do anything super crazy here, but you never know. Again, the Tornadoes have to be careful with reverses and counters and double handoffs, because that kind of stuff can happen here in this offense.
2nd and 6 from the 34. Osgay gives up the middle. 40, 45, 50. Got to go down the sidelines. 40 out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Wow, what a play there. The carry that time, Brandon Schweitzer. Call his name again. He had a big run a while ago. This was just a little bit bigger. They moved the chain. That's a Sky Zone first down. 26 seconds, Adam, in the first half, and they're on the 35-yard line at Taylorville.
Schweitzer's got some speed and had a good opening there. The front line of Lincoln did a great job right on the snap of that ball to get him to the 2nd and 3rd level, and he did the rest himself.
Lincoln still with both of its timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 35. Posgay in the gun. Looks to throw. Gets away, has all day now.
Open.
Rolling right. Oh, it's still pump fakes. Going to keep it. And he's inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And I think the Railers.
Yeah, Coach Silkowski was running down the sideline to get that timeout called. Taylorville's got to be very lucky. Posgay missed an open Lincoln receiver on the sideline. Kind of snuck behind everybody, but Posgay missed him. Ran back, got some yardage, which is still important. But Taylorville's lucky that he didn't see him, or we'd be talking about a Lincoln touchdown right now.
So you got 2nd and 3, ball on the 28-yard line. The clock is your enemy right now, 14 seconds. You've got one timeout, talking about Lincoln. You take a shot in the end zone here, maybe, Adam?
I think you take a shot. I don't know what the kicking game is like for Lincoln, but I think you got to go kind of as deep as you need to here and really see what develops and maybe get a timeout as you're coming down, because 14 seconds is a lot of time. And you could get a first down, clock will stop on a first down, and then kind of reevaluate from there.
Let's see how the Railers and Tornadoes play it.
Having that timeout is, but one thing they can't do here is take a sack. If you take a sack, you're going to burn a timeout, and then you absolutely just have to kind of chuck it in the end zone and see what happens.
7-7. 2nd and 3, ball on the 28 of Taylorville. Braden Posgay, the senior quarterback. Behind that big offensive line. He's going to throw. Posgay. No, he's going to keep it. No, he's going to throw. Going to keep it. Goes up the middle. Still on his feet. Oh, hit hard. Brought down at the 17-yard line with 7 seconds to go.
You got the clock will stop until the chains are set. So you need to spike the ball or get a play called right now.
That's a first down. A Sky Zone first down for Taylorville. Sorry, check that for Lincoln. And yes, that's what Posgay does. Spikes it with 2 seconds. So the timeout won't mean really anything now, except if you use it to discuss some stuff, some things here. So,
well, he didn't call a timeout. They just spiked the ball, and I think they're going to send out a kicker and try to kick a field goal here.
That's probably a wise move, I would think. 2nd and 10 to clock 2 seconds, and this will be a 31-yard attempt for the Railers, who will try to take the lead. With 2 seconds to go. There's the kick. Plenty of leg, and it is good. And the Railers are excited. They lead 10-7 at halftime. And the kick made there by Marty Moss, the 6'1", 175-pound senior. And just like that, Lincoln takes the lead 10-7 at halftime, Adam.
Great job by the Lincoln Railers to running out of time. Had a big play. You didn't know, had the ball back with 1:16 left to go here in the half, and did what they could there to get points on the board and take a lead into halftime.
Let's go down to Nico. Nico?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Taylorville head coach Jeb Odom. Coach, what was the most difficult thing that Lincoln did in that first half?
They're out-executing us in every phase of the game. We've got 2 turnovers in the red zone, misreads, missed tackles. They're playing better football than we are right now, and we got to find a way to stem the tide here, or else they're going to take it away from us.
What's going to be your message to the guys at the break in order to overcome this deficit?
Play better.
All right, there you have it. We'll send it back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, thanks, Nico, and thanks to Coach Jeb Odom for his comments.
He doesn't pull any punches.
And, the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report is coming up next. Stay tuned for that. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, halftime here in Taylorville. We've got a good one. The Lincoln Railers lead the Taylorville Tornadoes 10-7 on a Lincoln field goal just before halftime. And earlier today, SEFCU presented Taylorville High School with a $500 donation to say thank you for hosting tonight's Friday Night Rivals matchup. SEFCU will make a $500 donation to each Friday Night Rivals host school throughout the season for use for the general fund. SEFCU is proud to support our communities, our schools, and our students with Friday Night Rivals. Thanks to SEFCU and Taylorville High School. And let's go down the sidelines, talk to Nico. Nico, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Jason Johnson with the Landmark Automotive Group. Jason, how exciting is this partnership between Landmark and Friday Night Rivals?
This is awesome. This is our first year with Friday Night Rivals, but what a great night to be out watching a football game, and what a great game, 10-7. So.
That's right. It has been great. And I understand Landmark going to be donating for every first down this season as well as every three-pointer. And you and I were just chatting about how important it is for businesses to be involved with high school athletics.
Yeah, in these small towns, you got to get the money from somewhere to keep these programs going. So we've done a year for 6 years. We donate $10 for every first down that the team scores, and then in the basketball season, $10 for every three-pointer that they score, and we give it all to the sports boosters.
Well, every little bit helps. Now, I understand a new tax credit going to be coming in January 1st to get on the business side of things. What's some information you want the people to know about that?
There is. Starting January 1st, unless this bill gets vetoed, they're going to limit your tax credit to $10,000. So at 6.25%, that's $625. So if you have a $25,000, $30,000 car, you're going to lose about $1,500 in taxes if you don't do something by the first of the year. There are 2 chances to veto that, and I do encourage people to contact your senators, the governor, and try to get that vetoed before it happens.
There you have it. Thank you for joining me, Jason. We'll see what happens in the second half of this one, and we'll send it back to you guys in the booth.
All right. Thank you, Nico, very much. Appreciate it, and appreciate Landmark's support. You see the full moon here. Friday Night Rivals. We're at halftime. 10-7 Lincoln over Taylorville. A beautiful night for high school football.
It's a full moon, so a lot of crazy things I think are going to happen here in the second half. I never can be too sure.
Welcome back to the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. I'm Paul Wappel along with Adam Anderson, and it is halftime indeed. We've got a good one, 10-7, Lincoln over Taylorville. And we'll let you know that throughout this Friday Night Rivals season, Steak and Shake will recognize an exceptional senior student athlete from each participating school with a plaque presentation prior to each game. This week, Steak and Shake Scholar athletes are Austin Prater from Lincoln. Austin has a GPA of 4.77. He runs track and is captain of the football team. He's a member of the National Honor Society and student government. Austin volunteers at the community breakfast and helps teachers and students after school. And from Taylorville High School, Christina Allen. Christina has a GPA of 5.90 and plays basketball. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Key Club, Spanish Club, and is the Student Council President. Christina volunteers at the local food pantry. These students are also eligible to win a $5,000 scholarship to be presented at the end of the season, courtesy of Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake is proud to support and encourage exceptional student athletes across Central Illinois. Congratulations to both of this week's Steak and Shake Scholar athletes, Austin Prater from Lincoln and Christina Allen from Taylorville. And let's go down to Nico Hefflinger. Nico?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Joe Schrader, a representative from Steak and Shake. Joe, how exciting is this partnership with Friday Night Rivals and Scholar Athlete of the Week?
Oh, very exciting. I'm glad that Steak and Shake is giving away the $5,000 scholarship. Hopefully we can do it every year. Great way to get in the community and give back to them from what they've given to us all these years.
Now, when I think Steak and Shake, I think of the delicious chicken strips and the little fries. Now, I understand you guys do have a lot more than just burgers and dinner food.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget breakfast. You got to come out and try the breakfast, Nicely priced, good, solid breakfast. Come out and see us. We open at 7 o'clock here in Taylorville and stay open till 10 o'clock. And you'd have chicken strips, little fries, plenty of milkshakes. Come out and try the nice double stuffed Oreo shake, our new promo this month.
Now, it's so important for these community businesses to get involved with the community. What's a promotion that you guys are working on this year?
Well, currently for the community, we do a roundup. Your total of your bill, you can round it up, and we go to a local charity. This coming month, I believe we're going to be supporting CEFS, And then every month we're going to change out to the local charity in our community.
Well, thank you for everything you do in the community and your partnership with Friday Night Rivals. We'll send it back up to Paul and Adam in the booth.
All right, thank you very much, Nico. And after that conversation, I'm a little bit hungry. All right, we'll take a break. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals. Back with more halftime activities from Taylorville in just a minute. Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals from Taylorville. Let's go down to the sidelines. Nico Heflinger. Nico?
Thanks, guys. I got a representative from both Lincoln and Taylorville. We got Dwight Strickland, Lincoln's superintendent, as well as Matt Hutchinson, the principal at Taylorville High School. Guys, how exciting is it to be a part of Friday Night Rivals this year?
No, I'm excited. This is my first year at Lincoln, my first time here in Taylorville, and this is a great night for football. I'm excited that we're actually winning at halftime, so great night so far.
Matt, how neat is it having this game on not only this season here, but on homecoming?
That's the most special part, obviously, being on homecoming. We got a great crowd. We got a fantastic game, and we're lucky to be on Friday Night Lights again. We've been the past couple years. We've been pretty lucky, so we're very excited about it.
Dwight, you mentioned this is your first year at Lincoln. What are some ways that you've kind of started to get involved in that community?
One thing I started with the staff and the students, we're starting a motto this year for our kind of rallying point is that we are Lincoln, trying to unite everyone together and just try to get the excitement back, and it's been wonderful so far.
And got to be pleased with that start on the field as well, right?
Very much so, yes.
Matt, I understand Tommy TV, something you wanted to talk about going on at Taylorville this year.
Yeah, Tommy TV, it's a brand new club that we have here. We've partnered with a local business, CTI, Computer Techniques here in town. So we're starting we started last year by producing some basketball and football games, and now we've made it a club. We've got about 20 some odd students interested in it. We're going to start doing some neat things with some production, so we're excited about that.
I think I saw a cameraman running up the sideline here tonight. Thoughts on the game? I mean, things not going very well in the first half. What are you expecting here in half two?
This is a great football game, very physical. There was a nice field goal there toward the end of the half, but Taylorville will come to play. We'll be excited here in the second half.
All right. You think Lincoln's going to hold on to this one?
I think it's going to come down to whoever has the ball last.
There you have it. Should be a great second half. We'll send it back up to Paul and Adam in the booth.
Thank you very much. And we do have indeed a good one. So we're going to take a look at some of the highlighter stats from the first half, and there we have it.
You know, kind of a tale of two teams. Lincoln's had a lot of success running the football. Taylorville through the air, a lot of it to the brothers here, Millam. Ethan, I think, has over 100 yards receiving right now, just on 5 catches.
And you see the turnovers. We talked about that in the first half. Taylorville inside the red zone, and obviously Coach Jeb Odom talked about that before halftime. Not happy with that, and we'll take a look at some of the highlights from the first half, Adam.
Yeah, Lincoln just getting it started early. This was a huge sack after that first turnover that really pushed Lincoln out of any kind of scoring advantage, and then came right back and got another turnover. Scholar athlete, Prater, with the interception there.
And they take it into the end zone there, and at the 7-0 lead, Taylorville comes back.
There's a touchdown pass from Milam, and just the arm strength that he has shown here, especially on that last drive where he delivered a lot of big throws. Not all made connections, but Milam found his brother in the end zone, and tie game, but then Lincoln had a good final drive to get the field goal.
Let's go down to Nico. Nico?
Thank guys. I am here with Lincoln head coach Matt Silkowski. Coach, what went well for you guys in that first half?
We did a really good job running the football. Really happy with the guys up front. We challenged them all week long. They had to play better tonight than we have in the past 2 weeks. They're really responding. All 3 of our backs, 4 of them really are carrying the ball really, really well, running low behind their pads, making really good decisions with the football in their hand. Defense playing tough. We got to quit making big mistakes on third down. That's just something that we've been challenged the past couple of years of getting, stopping that. They got us last year quite a bit on that. So but we know it's a problem for us. We know we got to fix it. I believe in our coaching staff and our kids that they're going to get it fixed. And we're looking forward to a really, really good last 24 minutes of football here.
Got a chance to play spoiler on homecoming. What was the message to the guys during the break?
Oh, at homecoming, it's great. You know, we don't care about that. That's for them. That's their show. We're just here to try to win a football game, get in the winning scoreboard here, and try to get our season back on track the way we want it to go. I was happy with it. I think Taylorville's a great football team. I know it's going to be a really, really competitive second half football here.
All right, thanks, Matt. Best of luck. We'll send it back up to you guys in the booth.
All right, we'll take a break. You're watching the Landmark Automotive Group halftime report on Friday Night Rivals live from Taylorville. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wappel, alongside Adam Anderson. Doug Opperman taking care of statistics for us tonight. We are in Taylorville and just about set for the third quarter. And here is tonight's second half forecast, brought to you by Backyard Leisure. Hot tub, you need it. 65 degrees, mostly clear. Backyard Leisure. All right, here we go. We're underway. High kick. Railers get it to 35 and out to the 40-yard line. They're going to have excellent field position to start the second half.
Another high kick, elected not to fair catch this one and try to get a little bit of a return. So he got a few yards there, nothing crazy, but great job by number 4, Cameron Whitman, to get what he could out of that.
He did indeed. So first and 10 from the 40, 10-7, Lincoln with the lead. Taylorville, 2 turnovers in the first half. And Drayden Posgay, number 12, in at quarterback. He's been in the whole game. There's the handoff left side. Now he comes up middle, and a host of tornadoes bring him down there and on first down.
You know, Coach Odom talked there right before halftime that they were getting out executed in every phase of the game. You could tell he was not real happy there when he was talking to Nico. I'm sure he stressed to the Tornadoes that we've got to get this ship right. It could be a long second half, and I do expect a heavy-hitting one here against the Tornadoes and the Railers.
Jaden Polis got 3 on first down, 2nd and 7. There's the give, up the middle, across to the 46-yard line. Pickup of 3 more on the carry for number 22, Alex Beganich. Sorry about that.
Big third down play here. You know, Lincoln had a lot of success in the first half on getting big runs on first down to put them in 2nd and 3rd and short. This is kind of unknown for them right here.
On third down. Posgay maybe changing the play. There's the handoff. Beganich.
It's going to be about a yard short from where we're seeing it.
And it looks like a long yard short, so on 4th down.
Looks like they're going to send out the punt team. So play a little field position. You know, it's still very, very early in this game. You don't want to give the Tornadoes a shorter field than you have to.
So 4th and a couple from the 48. And the Railers are in punt formation. Camden Woodward, number 7, is the back to receive the punt. He steps up and gets it, makes a good catch, sliding catch at the 28-yard line. So that's where Taylorville will start here in the second half.
Make a coach a little nervous on a sliding catch like that. Came up quite a ways but you want your guys to catch it. That's the most thing you stress to the guys catching punts is just get your hands on it. If you want to catch, that's fine, but you don't want to see a ball bouncing around back there. You never know what could happen.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 28 for Taylorville. Caden Milam at quarterback, the senior. He is under center. Handoff. Right side, Herkert. Close to the 30, give him a couple on the play.
He ran about 15 yards. He only got about 3, though. Lincoln did a good job of stretching that one out before they could close down on him.
So 2nd and 8.
Take a look at
the replay. He did run a lot. Broke a tackle and got bottled up there. High snap. Rolling, throws, complete. 30, 35, 40 to the 42, 43-yard line, out of bounds, and Tornadoes go to the air and works that time. Mason Clayton, the junior, X-back with the reception, and they'll move the chains. That is a Casey's General Store first down for the Tornadoes.
Clayton made a few catches here. I think there was a little confusion again from the Lincoln defense when he went in motion across the formation. No one picked him up there in the flat, so he was wide open for Milam just to dump it into him.
First and 10 from the 43. Caden Milam, high snap, gets it down, hand off to Herkert, goes right side and to about the 45, maybe a couple. And then Herkert, we saw him last year too. He's a good player, senior.
Yeah, they've got a lot of upperclassmen that, got a lot of playing time in games before. I mean, Taylorville lost a lot to graduation. A lot of people do. But I feel like their guys and the way this program is run, that they're just going to step up and take over.
2nd and 6. Pitch back to Herkert. He goes wide, cross midfield, 45, 40 to the 35, still on his feet, 30, still going, and the Railers are trying to bring him down. They do. Finally, at the 27-yard line, 25, 26 yards on the play. That's a first down for Austin Herkert. He earned every bit of that.
Absolutely, and I got to call out, if you take a look at the replay, number 45, Mason Clayton, who came, he's going to come right at you, knocks one down, and then he's going to knock another down, and that opened up a huge hole for Austin Herkert to make a big run, and then just did the rest of it by himself.
That's a Casey's General Store first down, ball on the 27 of Lincoln. There's the give to Herkert. He's met by a couple of Railers and nothing doing that time. In fact, I think he lost a yard or two on the play.
Yeah, Devin Givens, number 23, came in for Lincoln, read that play pretty quickly and didn't let Herkert get going. Lincoln's got to be careful. Doing a lot of tackles around the head and neck area. First half, they did get away with a face mask penalty that we saw in the replay. So need to be careful that they're not getting caught and hit with a 15-yard penalty.
7-17, third quarter here in Taylorville. Homecoming. And Jeb Odom is instructing his quarterback and got a flag on the play.
Got dead ball, false start. 77 went down in his stance, came out of it.
So it looks like that was set up for him to motion across. The thing is, once you put your hand in the ground, you can't pull it back up and then move. Your hand has to be out of the ground. So his hand was down, he stands up to move to the other side. Just can't put your hand down. It's got to be at your knees.
Jackson Tex, number 77, the 6'1", 210-pound senior for Taylorville with the penalty. 2nd and 14 from the 31. Milam gives to Herkert. Herkert stiff arms. Fights hard, but gets to about the 31-yard line, probably the line of scrimmage or so, and not much that time.
Yep, 24, Tyler Vance was standing there waiting for Herkert. Had a free run at him, and they did a good job of bottling him up. This is a big third down play here for Taylorville.
So 3rd and 14 from the 31, trailing 10-7. Herkert with Milam.
Expect a blitz here coming at Milam.
Taking a lot of time here. High snap, throws it, complete to 20, 15, down to the 13-yard line. That's a check that Casey Jones Store first down, and Ethan Milam, the junior, with another catch and a first down for the Tornadoes.
You know, if you're going to see heavy pressure in your face, you know you got to get rid of it early. Who better to go to than your brother?
And the Taylorville Tornadoes have made it into Carpenter's Local 270 red zone. On first down, Herkert up the middle, inside the 5, and brought down, tripped up a little bit. So Herkert, good run there. 1st and goal. They move the chains, and that is another Casey's General Store first down. 1st and goal from the 3 for Taylorville.
See a heavy package from Taylorville.
Herkert, Good stop there by the Lincoln Railers. Read that very well. Alex Bogani with the defense. So it'll be second and goal.
They tried to catch him off guard there, and it didn't have the heavy package. Brought in an extra two fullbacks back there to try to get Herkert in the end zone, and Bogdanich just came free.
On second to go back to throw, Milam complete, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Taylorville. The touchdown, Dalton Smith, the senior, and that is a Young Security touchdown, and another $50 donation to the Mary Bryan Home for the Blind in Springfield.
Simple play action pass. When everybody thinks you're going to run it, just kind of flip it out to one of your extra running backs. And great job by Dalton Smith just to secure the catch and just fall right in the end zone.
So Taylorville with a 13-10 lead, going to try to make it 14-10. As Tyler Heimsness will attempt the point after. Dalton Smith, who just scored, is the holder.
And Taylorville, the run game there, really head and shoulders better than what they had done in the first half, so they have made some adjustments.
Short kick, no good. Not sure what happened there, but it's no good, so it's a 3-point game, and that could be huge. We're going to take a break. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more third quarter action from Taylorville in just a minute. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Adam, we're going to take a look real quick at that point after attempt. Was it tipped? Let's see. Or blocked?
No, I think he might have. I think Heisman might have came up because he saw a lot of white jerseys coming at him, so he didn't get into that ball as much as he probably would have liked, and that's what happened with the short. We talked at the break that we looked like it might have got tipped, but it just didn't look like he got all of it because of the pressure from Lincoln.
Cameron Whiteman fields the kickoff there, and the scoring drive, Adam, took a long time, but ended up with a touchdown, Dalton Smith.
Yeah, the running game from Taylorville on that drive alone was a lot better than what they had accomplished in the first half, so it looks like they've made some proper adjustments, and now Lincoln's got to talk about how to slow down Austin Herkert. He was great on that drive.
5:02 to go, third quarter here in Taylorville. The home team leading 13-10. Drayden Posgay at quarterback for Lincoln. And there's the handoff. Not much there. Back to the line of scrimmage on first down. Tornadoes read that one very well.
Halftime score over in Tuscola, Central A&M 42, Tuscola 7.
You're kidding me. Wow.
Central A&M looks to be the real deal. And here's the craziest stat I see. Jacob Parody has 2 touchdowns but has 0 catches right now. But we told you that he's a special player.
He can, yes, indeed he is. 4:38 to go, 2nd and 10 for the Railers. See how they respond to the Taylorville touchdown. And something on the sidelines, Taylorville here. I'm not sure what their officials are talking to the trainer. Oh, equipment?
Equipment or try to get
looking for the trainer. I'm not sure what. Okay. All right, 2nd and 10. They've got it sorted out. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Posgay back to throw. Looks, and then a run. Not much there.
Yeah,
back to the line of scrimmage.
He didn't have anybody open downfield, and that pocket collapsed quickly. So the Tornadoes have made a lot of good adjustments, it looks like, at halftime, because they've came out and really executed. And that was the big thing that Coach Odom stressed before they went into halftime.
And then Lincoln Railers, the coach Matt Sokowski, he's done a good job with the program.
Yeah,
he really has.
He invigorated a new life into that program, and he's really, brought some momentum to the football program in Lincoln.
And there's a good play there. First down, cross midfield. Railers with the big completion there. Posgay with a strike. And that's a first down. Cameron Whiteman with the reception, and that's a Casey's General Store first down. They move the chains and the ball quite a bit. They're in Taylorville territory.
They put that one on a rope right there, and he had to make a play to take it away from the Taylorville defender. But good job by Whiteman to get that reception. That's a huge first down for them.
3:27 to go, third quarter. The give, nothing doing. Didn't we see that earlier? Just about the same play by the same defender. Jackson Tex, the senior, 77, read that one well.
Yeah, he's caused a lot of havoc in the Lincoln backfield here tonight. They definitely need to start accounting for him a little bit more and where he's lining up at, because he's coming free and just, he almost took the ball away right there.
2nd and 14, so from the 48 back, Railers could push back to their own territory. Posgay back to throw. Fakes, gets away from a Taylorville defender, rolling and out of bounds, just near midfield. See where they mark it.
Not sure he got back to the line of scrimmage. The screen pass was the call, and you got to be careful if you don't throw it that first time, because you've got offensive linemen downfield, so it would have been a penalty if he would have tried to thrown it past who that screen was intended to.
We have a player down. Let's see, shook up. Oh, okay. Appears to be okay. That's what we want to see. Kyle comes off the field. Take a breather there. 3rd and 11. You see the replay, Adam.
It's like he just slipped and landed awkwardly on himself, yeah.
3rd and 11 from midfield for the Railers. Posgay in the gun. Looks to throw. Has time, moves out, throws. Tipped and intercepted. You can see that to 30, 35, 40, to the 50, 45, down the sidelines, cuts back to the 30, inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And that's a big turnover there. A big INT for Cam Woodward. And Adam, he is the only player of the 6 made all-conference last season, first team that is back.
Yeah, great job. That was a dangerous throw. As Posgay was rolling out, I thought he should have just pulled the ball down right here and just took off running. He had a lot of green grass in front of him, or turf in front of him, excuse me. And there were 3 Taylorville defenders on that Lincoln wide receiver. When that ball gets tipped, all bets are off. Great job by Cam Woodward to take it the other way.
We talked about him during the previous show. He is a good one. He's one of their leaders. Taylorville, 1st and 10 from the Railer 30. 2:25 to go, third quarter. Caden Milam. Hands off to Herker, up the middle. To the 15, inside the red zone. And that's a first down. That's a Casey's General Store first down for Taylorville and Austin Herkert, and they are inside the red zone. That's the Carpenters Local 270 red zone.
You know what I think the big difference maker here in the second half has been number 45, Mason Clayton. Your kind of traditional fullback back there. He's opening up pathways for Herkert, and that's what this running game is really kind of taken off for the Tornadoes.
On first down, Herkert takes about 4 or 5 Railers with him and still ends up with a decent amount of yardage there. Bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, 6.5 there maybe. 7.
So they being Taylorville, can get a first down. Check that.
They can.
2nd and go. And there's Herkert right side and in for the touchdown. Taylorville strikes again, and that's a Young's Security touchdown. Another $50 donation courtesy Young Security to the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind in Springfield.
You know, it's not going to show up in the stat book, and it's not going to show up on the highlights, but number 45, Mason Clayton, has done a great job here in the second half of being that lead blocker for Austin Herkert. He's out in front of him here, gives him that last bit that he needs to get in the end zone.
We got a player shaking up and taking him off the field, so walking off with some assistance. One of the Railers. So it's 19-10. Let's see if they go for the point after, Adam, or do they try to get the conversion to make it an 11-point game? see how the Tornadoes play it.
I think you go for 2 here.
Jaden.
Still a 2-score game if you miss it.
Jaden Polis was the player shaken up on the play. He walked off the field with some assistance. So 1:40 to go in the third. And it looks like Heimsness will attempt the point after, Adam. They are going to go for 1 to try to make it 20-10. Dalton Smith, number 2, the holder. And now he's going to take it in, or try to. No.
That close.
So it didn't work. Herkert. There's a flag on the play. I'm not sure what. Was it a forward? Did he?
The flag came in late. So usually that would indicate a dead ball personal foul penalty.
They're going to sort this out because.
And they're pointing both directions. So we might have an offsetting dead ball personal foul.
It's a big play.
Yep.
Because.
All right.
Let's wait for the call.
We're going personal foul. We got a dead ball after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Gray will be assessed on the kickoff.
So they don't get the point after, and they get 15-yard penalty on the kickoff.
So Lincoln's going to start with very, very good field position here.
Jeb Odom, the coach at Taylorville, talking to the officials about it. So let's see if we. So Herkert, Smith to Herkert, it didn't work, didn't fool the Railers. So 19-10 is our score.
So it came in late on the outside of the screen right there, but I think the call was on number 2, Dalton Smith. I think said something to the official that he didn't agree with.
So now 19-10, 1:40 to go in the third here from Taylorville.
So if you're Taylorville Hill, you really got to think about how you're going to approach this kickoff, because you're going to kick off from your 25-yard line. And they've been doing the sky-high kind of short kicks. If they're going to do that, Lincoln's going to catch this ball probably on their side of the 50-yard line. So maybe do they try to put this one as far as they can on the ground, or squib it, or what to do. But it's something to think about here before they come up to the kickoff.
Well, and Heimsness will not, I don't believe, will kick it here.
And they are, I don't think, because they're kicking it from the hash, and that's not usually where he kicks it.
So it's going to be the big guy, Jackson Tex, the 210 senior.
I think you're going to see
kick off.
A nice old school toe bash right here. He's going to run straight on and kick it the front of his shoe right here. Boom.
Pretty decent kick, bounces, picked up at the 32, to the 40, 45, still on his feet, to midfield, flag on the play, and out of bounds at the 48. A good return for the Railers, excellent field position after the return by number 21, Marty Moss, but let's see what the flag's about.
I think this one's gonna come back another 15 yards for a block in the back.
Moss with a really good return there, but here's the call.
Well, either or.
As you said, Adam.
So it'll be moving back 10 yards, excuse me.
The Railers will
on
still.
On the return, be 10 yards from the spot foul, be first down White.
So the Railers will still have pretty decent field position, Adam, but obviously it could have been 10 yards better. Ball at the 40, first and 10, that's where they will take over here with 1:32 to go in the third, trailing 19-10. And at that point after, two of them could be a factor tonight. We'll see. Posgay, hands off, right side. Thrown for a loss on the play. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Jaden Graham, number 10, the senior,
up front
with the carry.
The Taylorville Tornadoes up front have played a lot better here in the second half, and I think that's been a big difference.
And let's go down to Nico Heffinger. Nico?
Thanks, guys. Emphasis on the Lincoln sideline has been about offensive line play. We've seen the running game struggle to get going, and that third down pass, Posgay had to roll out of the pocket before that interception. And you saw what good offensive line play can do with Taylorville scoring in just 3 plays. We'll see if Lincoln's able to get it together on this drive.
Fumble on the play, picked up, and Graydon Posgay can't do much but hang on to the ball, and they lose yardage on the play. It's going to be 3rd and a country mile, I think, Adam, on this one.
Yeah, he's almost in the Angelo's parking lot here on this 3rd down. It's the second half of this 3rd quarter has not been what Lincoln wanted or thought was going to happen after a big first half. Had a lot of momentum coming out of halftime and just have not been able to do much here in the 3rd quarter.
They led 10-7, the Railers did at halftime. 15 seconds, clock running in the 3rd. There's the handoff up the middle and to about the 36-yard line to get about 6 on the play on 3rd and 20. So to bring up 4th and long in a punting situation for the Railers. And I want to let you know that earlier tonight, CEFCU recognized an exceptional volunteer from the home school with a plaque prior to the game. This week's CEFCU volunteer of the game is Adam Vox. Adam is an owner of CTI and leads Tommy TV, a student-run television production club. Adam has volunteered time and resources of his business to broadcast school events and give students experience in television. Taylorville and the students of Tommy TV are thankful for everything he does. Congratulations to tonight's CEFCU volunteer of the game, Adam Vox. Thanks, Adam. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the 4th quarter. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Back with more in a minute. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. Paul Wapple, Adam Anderson, Doug Opperman in Taylorville. We are ready for the 4th quarter, Adam, and look at that. A lot of fans out tonight, and Taylorville and Lincoln, and they love the football here in Taylorville. Homecoming. Gotta love it.
Beautiful night for homecoming, too.
Little breeze, football in the air. All right, 4th and 14. Lincoln in punt formation. They get the kick away.
Pretty good kick.
And it takes a Railer bounce down at the 21-yard line. So that's where Taylorville will take over on offense, leading 19-10 as we start the 4th quarter.
Again, took a good bounce. It was a good punt there by Taylorville, or by Lincoln, excuse me. This is a big drive for Taylorville. Taylorville could maybe put this one out of reach. I think if they can get in the end zone on this drive here, they're going to put a lot of pressure on Lincoln to do things that it doesn't look like they want to, throwing the ball a lot more. So this is a very important. I think you're going to see a heavy dose of Austin Herkert there in the backfield, who now has 109 rushing yards here in the game tonight.
So just underway here in the 4th quarter. Tornadoes with the ball and the lead. And you got a score for us, Adam?
49-17, Chatham Glenwood over Springfield High. I think we're both a little surprised by that one.
Yes.
Williamsville's up 27-17 over Auburn. That one's in the 4th quarter, too.
On 1st down, Herkert to the 25. 3 hard-earned yards there for the senior.
Yeah, they're not making it easy on him here tonight.
And you see the back of the uniforms. Taylorville strong. Too strong. 2nd and 6, ball on the 26. Milam to throw across the middle. Got his man complete to Milam. And struggling Railer defender trying to take the ball away. But the completion stands, and it's a 1st down, and that is a sky zone 1st down for the Taylorville Tornadoes as Ethan Milam with the reception, and he had to hang on to that ball.
Yeah, a little bit of a fight over it, but he had clear possession of the football.
There's Herkert up the middle. To the 43-yard line. So, sure makes life a lot easier when you have good first down, Dan, like we talked about. You get some solid yards on first down. 2nd and 3 for the Tornadoes. Milam's going to keep it. Goes right. Gets away. Gets some time down the side. 50, 45, 40, 35. Still on his feet, out of bounds. Inside the 30. That's a Sky Zone first down and a pretty darn good run there for the quarterback.
We do have a flag back here at midfield. From where that's coming in, I'm going to have to guess it's going to be a hold on the Tornado, so it's going to be a block below the leg. Shot block.
Take a look at the replay. Milam with a nice run there, but see if we can.
Yeah, you couldn't see it there in the middle with everybody.
So
we got an illegal block below the waist on the offense. It'll be a 10-yard spot foul. Still be, or 15, be third down.
So the difference in college, in high school football and professional football, in the state of Illinois, you cannot block another player below the waist. So it's a cut block is essentially what it's called. At the college level and either in different states it is allowed. It's just not here in Illinois. But in that instance, the official right there, I think he was telling the Taylorville sideline that one guy was blocking him and another guy came in low. That's definitely illegal at every level.
2nd and 14 from the 32. Milam fakes, goes across the middle, deep, got a man. Oh! Milam pulled down the Lincoln defender a little bit, and he shook up on the play. Not sure what happened there, but he got caught up.
You know, they got tangled up. It was completely. You know, there was no interference by either side. They both played the ball. Milam with his hands up trying to make the catch, I think got a little bit tangled up. Take a look at the replay.
Ethan Milam we're talking about, yep.
But he gets tangled up. He actually initiated the contact there, so.
Might have caught a helmet. And
yeah, right. Probably just knocked the wind out of himself. I think he started to play a little defense, thinking that ball was underthrown more than it was.
So 10-16 to go in the fourth. Taylorville up by 9. 3rd down and 14 from the 32. Lincoln led 10-7 at halftime. Homecoming here in Taylorville. Milam throws low, incomplete. Low pass, intended receiver was Mason Clayton, the junior. So now it's 4th and 14, and certainly a punting situation for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, first time they've punted here in the second half, so that is a big stop for Lincoln because, again, time is the enemy for the Lincoln Railers. They being down 2 scores here, they really need to get back on the scoreboard and get in this game.
Punt. Jackson Tex.
Take a good Taylorville bounce.
That's a home field bounce there, isn't it? At the 10, and the Tornadoes down it there, and that's what they wanted, the home crowd. So Lincoln will start from its own 10. We're going to take a short break. Back with more. You're watching SEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more fourth quarter action in just a minute. Welcome back to SEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wappel alongside Adam Anderson and Doug Opperman, keeping statistics for us. A full moon here, Friday the 13th, homecoming in Taylorville. We've got a good game, great weather, 10:01 to go. And Lincoln has a long way to go, 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Got a full moon, a little spooky atmosphere with the wind. You never know what's going to happen here. 10 minutes left in this ball game.
That's true. Graydon Posgay in the gun for Lincoln. Hands off. Trying to, some hard-fought yards there. Still on his feet. Still going. Close to the 20, up to the 19-yard line. That's a heck of a run, about 9 yards there. And Brandon Schweitzer, he's a handful.
Yeah, and he almost came out of that right at the end, too. He kept the legs churning, kept going, and that's what Lincoln has lacked here in the second half. They haven't had very good plays on first down, so they need more of that on this drive to pull this game within a one score.
2nd and 1 for the Railers. Posgay hands off. There's a first down, still on his feet. Across the 30 to the 32-yard line, and that's a first down, a sky zone first down for the Railers. And the ground attack starts to work and go to the same guy. Why not? Worked once, try it again. Schweitzer with the carry.
Yeah, did a great job there. He's got some speed, and he's got some moves there in the secondary to maybe break one of these big.
Railers keep it on the ground. To the 35. Pickup of 3 on the play. Make it 2nd and 7 as Jaden Graham, the senior, with the carry on the play.
Again, Lincoln can come at you with so many different running backs, too. Coach Sokowski has done a great job with keeping Taylorville off balance on who they really need to focus on, because you worry about number 2, Brandon Schweitzer, and then all of a sudden number 10, Jaden Graham, rips a big one.
On 2nd down, they hand off. And Taylorville reads this one and thrown for a loss of 3 on the play.
I think they're actually going to give him forward momentum and give him right back to the line of scrimmage, but not much after that. They might even moved it back a little bit, but they did give him a little forward progress, so it wasn't as bad as it looked.
3rd and 7, big play for Lincoln. Back to throw, Posgay. Looking, scrambling, he's gonna run, he's got room, and he does go. Close to midfield, he's at midfield. Gets the first down, it's a sky zone first down, and you called it, Adam. He had some room, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, the Lincoln up front has done a great job, actually, in protecting him in these big passing situations. He just needs to pull it down and trust himself running the football. On the last drive, throwing the interception, I thought he was going to take a chance again there, and he had a lot of room in front of him just to get that first down.
1st and 10 from midfield. There's the give, right side to the 45, close to the 44-yard line, and that's what you want to do on first down. Pick up 5 or 6 if you can, and makes things a little bit easier. There's some hard-fought yards there for Jaden Graham.
It's a little inside misdirection with the counter play. And Graham just hid behind his big guys up front.
7:05, clock running here in the 4th. 19-10, Taylorville. Low snap. Posgay on his feet.
Needs to go, yeah.
He's going to run. Yes, no, he throws it. Complete to the 30, 25, to the outside of bounds, the 22-yard line. So there's a first down, a sky zone first down on the pass there. I almost thought he was almost past the line of scrimmage. Austin Prater, number 17, the scholar athlete for Lincoln, with the first down.
I'm going to get a timeout here by Taylorville, but on the replay, he had enough room here to get the first down, and he was very close to crossing that line of scrimmage. But Prater broke off his route, came back to the football, which is what you teach your receivers once you see your quarterback scrambling, is to come back to him and just find an open lane. That's what Prater did. That was a big catch. Coach Mateer wants to talk to his Tornado defense, make sure they got everything straightened out.
So 6:49 to go in the 4th, Adam, 19-10. This is obviously a key drive for the Railers.
Absolutely, and you talked about it. The extra points maybe playing a bigger role later on in this game, and if Lincoln were to score here, then you're looking at a field goal would give them the lead, and you make those 2 extra points, and then they have to go for a touchdown.
So big first down here. This possession for Lincoln. 1st and 10, ball on the 22 of Taylorville. 4th quarter. 6:49 to go.
Been a great Apollo matchup here tonight.
It certainly has. some people might not have thought that 0-2 against a 2-0, but like I said, Lincoln's better than the record. They've shown that, and they've got a good ball game.
They've had a great game plan here tonight as well.
On first down, Posgay, hands off, left side to the 15, about 7 yards on first down. Hard-fought yards, and coming up limping a little bit is Alex Baganich. And Lincoln quickly back. 2nd and 3.
I think they called the exact same play,
yes.
too.
Oh, and pushed back at the 22-yard line. See where they mark it.
See where they give him forward progress. I think he got about...
Check that the 17. Sorry about that.
Got him about a yard maybe there.
That'll make it bring up 3rd and short. And let's see, the Railers going right back. Hurry up offense or not? 6:04. And they are inside the red zone. It's the local Carpenter's local 270 red zone. Back to throw. Posgay has time. Got a man at the 7 to the 5. And brought down. So inside the 10. The Railers are moving. And that is a first down. That's a Sky Zone first down for Lincoln. So 1st and goal, Adam, from the 6. 5:46 to go in the game.
Again, Austin Prater comes open late. I think the defensive backs for the Tornadoes are just kind of losing sight of their guys as Posgay is down running around.
And the Railers keep it on the ground. And a good pickup there.
So they got
get back to the line, I guess.
Let's see if they put him on about the 4.
Yeah. So it lost one maybe, yeah.
3.5 maybe.
5:18 to go. 2nd and 3. They need to score, and the Railers are in. They do score, I think. Let's see.
They haven't given it to it yet. I think they're going to mark him down
I thought he
short.
had it.
I thought he had some room here to the outside as well.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. Here's the replay. Great camera work.
Had some room. He is down.
Good call.
He didn't get
Great
in.
call.
So great job by the
Officials.
officiating crew.
So 3rd and goal for the 1. 4:47 to go. Lincoln trailing by 9. Posgay under center. Trying to get up the middle and don't see the signal. Flags. 2 flags.
Whoa. Got to get this separated.
So no, did not make it into the end zone. Let's see what the flags are all about.
There's definitely going to be some personal fouls.
Drayden Posgay, number 12, a little frustrated there.
Actually, I think they did signal touchdown.
They are giving him touchdown. Okay, that's a Young Security touchdown. Another $50 to the Mary Bryan Home for the Blind in Springfield.
Trying to see if anybody else caught a. They might be talking about it. You saw a touchdown? Yeah, so we did see a touchdown call.
We saw a touchdown, we saw flags, and now they're discussing it with 4:36 to go. This is big play here, big call. Okay. So they're talking to the Railers, Adam.
So I'd assume this is going to be called on Taylorville right now.
So here we go.
Touchdown's good.
Got that.
Afterwards, we got a dead ball, personal foul on the defense that will be assessed on the kickoff.
Okay, so the touchdown's good. The run is good. And we'll see the replay. Here it is. Hard-fought touchdown is
right there as he stuck the ball over. So the referee did throw it up there real fast before he started throwing flags. So
now 19-16. Going to go for the point after.
This is big.
The Railers are. Try to cut the lead to 2. The kick is up, and it is good. So 19-17. Lincoln trails by 2. So we've got a good one here, 4:36 to go. Now, earlier this week, we spoke with Prairie Heart Institute. Take a look at tonight's Heart of the Game message brought to you by Prairie Heart Institute.
am joined with Chelsea Jennings and Julie Richardson of the Prairie Heart Institute, and today we're here to talk about the Stat Heart program and some of the benefits that it offers the community.
Yeah, so our Stat Heart program at Prairie is a rural transfer program to quickly streamline the transfer of patients from community hospitals suspected of having a heart attack.
And let's talk about some of the symptoms associated with a heart attack.
Yeah, so most people are familiar with the common symptoms of the crushing chest pain, shortness of breath, but others might experience weakness, fatigue, kind of general symptoms to be aware of. And then women can also have the jaw pain, shoulder pain, and back pain as well.
And why is it so critical to get help fast? Is it true that time is muscle?
Absolutely, it is true. So the American Heart Association says that 85% of damage to the heart will happen within the first 2 hours of a heart attack. So our goal at Prairie is to quickly get you to the cath lab, open up the vessel, let that blood flow back to the heart muscle, and make sure the patient has the best outcomes they possibly can.
Excellent, Chelsea. Thank you for sharing that with us. And Julie, I want to talk to you because Prairie Heart offers several different programs to help patients if they are experiencing an emergency.
Yes, absolutely. Just like Chelsea mentioned, if you're having symptoms of a heart attack, we want you to dial don't drive. So we want you to call 911 and get EMS to your house as quickly as possible to transfer you to the hospital. They can start caring for you en route. So it's really important that you do that. The other initiative that we have is called the Check the Fridge Initiative. It is a magnet that goes on a patient's refrigerator, and it holds a current up-to-date medication list. This allows EMS to come into the home of a patient, look for this medication list, and then treat that patient according to a little bit of their history. We'd be able to tell if they have, maybe if they're diabetic, if they have hypertension or a history of cardiac disease. So it really does help to streamline that care of the patient.
Excellent. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for joining us and sharing all this information about the wonderful programs you have at the Prairie Heart Institute.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And we'll let you know that our plaques and trophies this season are provided by K&R Tomahawk Awards and Trophies. Be sure to visit them at 1204 South 5th Street in Springfield. K&R Tomahawk Awards and Trophies. Thank you very much. All right, we've got a good one. 1st and 10 from the 38, Taylorville with the ball. Here's to give to Herkert. Trying to get to the 40 and push back. Tough going that time for Herkert. So Taylorville leads by 2. Adam Lincoln with 2 timeouts. Taylorville with 3 as we look at that.
So
clock running.
That penalty was huge because it 15 yards on the kickoff. So Lincoln went for the onside kick. We're very close to getting it. Ball goes out of bounds. So you're still not terribly hurt by field position, but that doesn't matter right now. You need to stop, and you need to get your offense back on the field.
Inside 4 minutes in the 4th. 2nd and 6 from the 42. Milam pitches it to Herkert. Goes wide to the 48-yard line and out of bounds, but the clock will run.
See where they're going to hold him up. They haven't given him a first down yet. I think he's going to be about a yard short, half yard short here.
We've got a pretty good vantage point here, don't we, of this one? Yeah, looks like he is a yard short. So 3:29, clock running. You see Herkert.
You know, if I'm Lincoln, I'm trying to find number 45, Mason Clayton, on this whole offensive series. So I got to imagine Austin Herkert is going to be running right behind him.
This is a big 3rd down and 1 for Taylorville. They have the ball and the lead.
He's going to bleed that clock down as much as he can.
Absolutely. Herkert.
Oh, he got him in the backfield.
Oh, what a stop by Lincoln. Just what they needed. Number 74 was there. Wow, what a stop. Isaiah Huya. So that was a great play.
He got in there, just came uncovered and had a free run at Herkert. Lincoln takes a timeout here. If you're Coach Odom, I think you have to kick it.
Your 4th and 3, ball on your own 45.
And the reason I'm saying you have to kick it is a field goal beats you right now. So you need to make him go as far as possible. But it looks like he's being very aggressive. He's got an offensive huddle out there with him on this timeout.
And Isaiah Hunya, 6'2", 280-pound junior with a heck of a stop. And that keeps Lincoln in this one. So we had 2:47 to go, Adam, 4th and 3. Let's see how the Tornadoes play it. Lincoln, 2 timeouts. Taylorville still has 2. We've got a good one. We've got a good one here on homecoming night in Taylorville.
Go take your last bathroom break, because I think this last 2:47 is going to be an exciting one.
Do not leave.
They are back in punt formation. Got to watch the football, though, if you're Lincoln.
So Jackson Tex is back in punt formation for Taylorville. Lincoln has 1 man back to receive. And it's a good punt.
Good kick.
Fair catch called for and made at the 18-yard line. So the Railers have a ways to go. We do too. A lot of time left. We're going to take a break. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals on CW23. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by Prairie Heart Institute. I'm Paul Wappel along with Adam Anderson, and we have got a good one here. 2:41 to go in the 4th. Taylorville leads Lincoln by 2, 19-17. Lincoln with the ball. They need to get a field goal or a touchdown. And running wide to about the 23-yard line. Got about 5 on the play, 5 hard-fought yards, but now you got to watch that clock. 2:26 to go. 2 timeouts for the Railers.
Don't need to be in a huge hurry, but you need to think about the clock a little bit.
Tornado faithful, they're hoping they can hang on. On 2nd down. Powering through to the 25-yard line.
Took a big hit, though, there at the end.
Lincoln, hurry up offense. 2 minutes, inside of 2 minutes now. 3rd and 3.
A lot of early penetration.
Tornadoes read that. That's huge. Clock continues to run, and you've got 4th down, and you have to get a 1st down. Surprised they haven't called timeout. I guess they're 4th and 4. This is it. 4th and 4 could be the game from the 24. Lincoln goes for it. Back to throw. Poske. He's going to get sacked at the 15-yard line. Oh, my. What a play there. The Taylorville D comes up big. Mason Bates.
Great job on the edge for Bates to he had a good quick move off the line. Poske did not feel the pressure as he was rolling out to his left. He tried to get away from him right there, but great job by Bates to hold on to him. That could do it for the Lincoln Railers here tonight. It's a tough one.
Surprised, Adam, they didn't take a timeout to talk about it, but maybe they wanted to try to catch Taylorville off guard. Who knows? But with 1:26 to go, the ball in the hands of Taylorville, and they have the lead here on homecoming. 1:26 to go. Lincoln can stop the clock twice. We've also got to stop Taylorville if they scoring here, and whistle blows.
I think Taylorville called a timeout just to make sure that the play was off, make sure they had enough guys on the field.
If Taylorville hangs on, Adam, it's a hard-fought victory if they hang on to this one.
Yeah, they've worked for every point here tonight.
And there it is, the East Bay Fan Cam. Great crowd tonight. Great crowd, enthusiastic. They're having a good time. Homecoming. Lots of purple rain, like you said, and yellow, and nerve-wracking tonight for the Taylorville fans.
A lot of people are on their feet right now. Got a little tense there right at the end, and Lincoln fans are excited as well.
It's not over yet, but 1:24. It looks good for the home team, but we'll see. There you go. That fan cam, that brings out everybody. The best in everybody. All right.
Throwing the dab there at the end. Great job.
We'll be on America's Got Talent or one of those shows before you know it, Adam. You watch. All right. 1:24 to go. And don't forget, we'll have the presentation of the CEFCU Friday Night Rivals Champions Trophy after the game and the player of the game as well. So
right now, if you look at Taylorville's stats, Caden Milam's thrown for 199 yards and 2 touchdowns. 145 of those yards have gone to his brother, Ethan Milam, who's got that on, I think, 8 catches.
Impressive night for both of them. So 1st and 10 from the 16. Herkert up the middle, hangs on to that ball. He's to the 13-yard line. 1:16 to go.
So Lincoln's going to call a timeout.
Their second one. They'll have one left with 1:14 to go. 2nd and 7 from the 13.
You know, Austin Herkert knows this game is going to probably fall on his shoulders here to end it out. Can't have any turnover or anything like that.
And stick around for Fox News at 9, immediately following the game here on CW23. That's Fox News at 9, right after the game here on CW23. And Adam, if I recall last year, Taylorville had the lead in the game we did, and they almost gave it away at the end. They threw a pass,
threw an interception,
a pass, and in the end zone, and we were wondering what they were doing. They could have ran out the clock. They did hang on to win, but I just had a flashback to last year, the game we did here. So
up against Mount Zion.
Mount Zion
was a big winner tonight against Charleston, so another Apollo matchup, and we'll see Mount Zion later on this year.
So 19-17, as you can see on your screen there, the Tornadoes leading. They missed 2 extra points tonight. But right now, the most important thing for them is they have the ball. And the clock is Lincoln's enemy with 1 timeout left. 2nd and 7 from the 13. High snap. Milam keeps it. Runs right side. Got some room. Going inside the 5 and to the 4-yard line. And that is going to be a first down. And that's probably going to do it.
Yep,
that's a Sky Zone first down for the Tornadoes. They're inside the Carpenters, of course, local 270 red zone. And now you've got 1:02, clock running. It doesn't look good for Lincoln. 1st and goal. Now, do you just take a knee, Adam, or do you try to score?
No, I think you just take a knee on it here, because a first down into this game, and, you know, that's tough for Lincoln. They did everything they could and fought very hard here to win this football game. Just going to come up a little short against Taylorville tonight.
Caden Milam, the quarterback, who's had a really solid game tonight, takes his time, runs that clock down, does take a knee with 32 seconds to go, leading 19-17. No need for Taylorville to score as they lead, and I think that's going to do it. Adam's going to run down. They're going to run down the clock. And time will run out here. Homecoming in Taylorville. A good ball game here. Lincoln led it 10-7 at halftime. The Railers with a hard-fought effort. But Taylorville comes out on top. They win on Friday Night Rivals, 19-17 on Homecoming to go to 3-0. Lincoln falls to 0-3.
You know, it's tough for Lincoln. Again, you don't want to get off to an 0-3 start, because losing 5 gets you out of the postseason. So I'm sure they're going to look at the film. They're going to be upset. They were right here in this game. It was a great high school football game tonight, and that's what we all wanted to see.
It really was. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the post game from Taylorville. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals here on CW23. Stay with us.